What's up, barre3? My name's Tiffany. I've got Courtney with me.
Hi, guys.
So my little sister. We're gonna have a really fun 15-minute signature workout. You're gonna need a couple props for this workout. A pair of handheld weights, a circle band, optional ball, optional waist-high surface if you want it for balance, okay? Primary posture. Feet come underneath your hips. Soft bend in your knees. Level square your pelvis, hug your abs in, relax your shoulders. From here, take a breath. Inhale, lift your heart, your gaze all the way up. Exhale, scoop round forward. Your next inhale, step your feet out nice and wide. Bend into a lunge. Lift up, over the other side. Lift up, one count is drop, lift, lower, and lift. Okay, feet, toes towards me. Bend your knees towards the outer blade of your foot, and then find this rear delt row. As you hinge back, you pull your arms back like a W. Feel your scapula mobilize. Feel your collarbone lengthen. Anchor your ribs. And then know you can always work upright with Courtney. She'll be giving you a couple different options today if it feels better in your back, your neck, your shoulders. Continue to breathe. Notice the breath comes in through your nose and out through your mouth maybe. And let yourself be experiencing your heart rate lifting. 8 more. You got this. We're gonna be moving into an alternating split squat in 3, 2, split squat. Pivot to the left. Bend your back knee. Take a lateral lean. Reach your palm up and over your body. Exhale, draws you through center. Push through your front foot, lift up. Side 2. Right foot's forward, left knee back. Stack your knees, screw your hips, relax your shoulders. Take your lean. Open up through the side of your ribs. Inhale, draws you back through center. Exhale, lifts you all the way up. We got a 2 count, so step back for 2. Lean for 2. Lift. Push through your front foot to rise. You'll notice Courtney has her leg long in the back. How does that feel?
Feels nice. I feel like I can focus a little more on the burn through the front leg and less on the like overactive back quad that happens for me.
Yeah, if you choose to bend your back knee, you're gonna feel your quad a lot. And also you might notice the tendency of trying to push up off your back foot to lift you up. I want you to guide the lift with your front foot. So try to dig down through your front heel. Let your glute work to lift you up. Lighten your back toes. It's your last one. Nice job. Squat, turn towards me. Just squat and lift. Feet are wider than your hips. Slight turn out of your toes. Knees track back and out towards the outer blade of your foot. You're hinging back. Chest is floating forward, but your spine stays nice and neutral. You've got 4. Then we're headed to a staggered squat. Take 2 more. Hold it low. Pick up your left heel. Step it about a foot behind you and hold. Push down through your right foot, all 4 corners. Think about it like a tripod. Big toe, little toe, heel. Knees above your ankle, pushing out. Thighs push open. We got 1 inch. Drop an inch, lift an inch. Okay, upper body is here along for the ride. If there's something that feels intuitive, maybe bracing, tactile touch, maybe bringing your arms in like a little pump. You're never stuck in your upper body. It's just not supposed to be a dominant burn. Let yourself feel the lower body ignite. Think about softening behind your standing knee, that right side, and then pushing down through the right heel to flex your glute. So you're finding length and shortening of your glute muscles. Every time you sit back, you're stretching your glute. And every single time you lift just that inch of movement, you're feeling that contraction of the glute, that flex is happening. You got 8. We get a flush out here in a moment. How you doing, Courtney?
I'm ready for that flush out.
You've got 4. Try not to round forward. Last 2. Step your back foot in. Is drop and lift. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna go for side 2 here in a moment, but you just use this moment to reground. Both feet equal in their distribution of weight, even though you feel your right side a little bit more. Knowing that everything is gonna even out when you come there. Let yourself experience the freedom of large range. You've got 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Staggered squat, pick up your right heel, step it back and hold. Power down through that left side. Your knees above your ankle, pushing out towards the outer blade of your foot. Square your hips, but let your thighs open as you hinge. You got 1 inch, drop an inch, lift an inch. Side 2 will not feel like side 1, so just start to gather the information. Know that if you have any tenderness in your low back, you can work a little bit more upright. You can always shorten the stance. Notice Courtney's option. What do you got going?
I'm not staggering my stance. I'm just lifting my heel. Again, it kind of helps me feel a little bit more grounded and level through my pelvis, but I'm still feeling that like distribution of the weight over to the left side because the heel's lifted.
Exactly, yes, that's what we want. And know that also, you never have to lift a heel. You could just give your intention, your mind over to that left side. What you pay attention to on purpose will start to magnify. We call this confirmation bias. It's like when you know you're gonna buy a car, you start seeing that car everywhere. That's the power of your mind and practice in these moments. Pay attention to the left glute. For 4, 3, 2, you're gonna flush it out, step it in, large ranges, drop and lift. Nice job. Anchor through your heels. Ooh, big endurance in the muscles that surround your pelvis to keep you from dipping side to side. Let them flush out. You've got 8. The counterbalance of bringing your arms forward and then back maybe may achieve a little bit more depth in your squat. Last 2. Stand all the way up, grab your band, grab your weights. Band's gonna come onto your thighs, 2 to 3 inches above your knees. Locate your weights, meet me in calf raises. You're gonna lift your heels up, pull your elbows to the sides of your ribs, then drop your heels out to a wide row. We got a 1 count, so you're gonna lift up, lower, lift, lower. Okay, notice Courtney, she's got a ball.
Ooh, yeah, I do.
She's gonna find the same arms, just a little bit lower, and opt not to lift her heels. Whether you chose my option or Courtney's option, we're working our mid-back. We're working our chest. So I want you to think about reaching long through your knuckles, filling your pecs and your anterior deltoids, those push muscles on the front of your shoulder. Flex your calves, feel that flush, feel the contraction and the lengthening of those muscles. So as you find the heels lifting up, you're feeling that shortening. And as your heels hit the ground, you're finding that length, okay? Nice job. You're almost there. Stay here. You have 8. 7, yes you can. Big push, big pull. Final 4, 3, squeeze, squeeze. Last 1, incline split squat. Take your right foot forward, left foot back, bend your back knee, shoot your weight behind you. From here, follow me. You're gonna lift your knee up to tabletop, bicep curl in, overhead press, abduction of your left leg. Slowly draw your knee back into tabletop, and then incline split squat draws you right back down. 2 counts. It's up for 2. Reach, in, and back. Push through your front foot. We trained for it, okay? Remember, we're not rebounding off of our back leg. Notice Courtney, she doesn't have to leave the ground in order to feel this. How do you feel, Courtney?
I feel really good. I feel like this is a really good example of like the mod not being easier, but just different. Because I know that if I was really trying to push my balance, I wouldn't be able to focus on what I'm feeling. I would just be like worried about falling over.
Yeah,
so it's nice to just take that part out and just really focus on like my shoulders and my triceps and stuff.
Yeah, and balance will differ day to day, season to season. I drink a lot of electrolytes to accomplish this, okay? Big balance challenge, pick a focal point for your gaze. Dehydration is one of the biggest things for me that is an indicator of whether I can balance or not. So allow yourself to be in the chaos one more time, and then bring your leg out and hold. Okay, weights comes down, little kicks, out, out. Let your standing leg work, soften your standing knee, Relax your upper body for 4, 3, 2, stand all the way up, side 2. Oh no, not side 2, marches. We're gonna even this out, just lift, lift. Nice job. Use your low abs, up and up. Let your upper body just take a moment. Let your breath regain itself. Practicing evening out your sides so that you can balance on side 2. Nice job. We got one more set each way. So the next time your right leg lifts, you hold. Hold. Incline split squat. Step back, bend your back knee, reach your weights behind you like that cape. From here, same flow. You're gonna lift up, knee comes into tabletop. Abduction of your right leg, weight comes up overhead. Anchor your ribs, pull with your lats, and then inhale, come back, find and explore the depth. 2 counts, sits, lift, reach, in, and back. Nice job. Noticing balance, very different on side 2. If you feel stronger, it might be because this is your dominant side. If you feel a lot more wobbly, you won't be alone. Your mind is very much in this moment. It knows what happened, and your mind is triggered to predict. So it knows what's coming. It knows and wants to abandon ship because it loves comfort and predictability. So allow yourself to hold on to your why. Why did you show up on the mat? Be with that. Inhales, exhales. Nice job, team. You got one more. The next time you abduct, bring it there and hold. Weights come down to your heart or to the side. Little kicks, kick. Nice job. This is the final little push. Let yourself be chaotic for 8, for 6, 4, 3, 2, stand up, ditch these weights.
I love
Ditch
permission to be chaotic.
We love it. My Aries rising loves a permission to be chaotic. Horse pose. There you go. Turn out your toes, 10 and 2 on the clock. Bend your knees. Shoulders are above your hips. Doesn't have to be big, just move your body, okay? It's all about your heart. Our goal is a zone 3. Zone 3 is that place that you wouldn't want to have a full conversation, but you could answer a one-word question, okay? Let yourself move big, flesh out. Let your heart do the work here, and let it be a palate cleanser for your mind. Lean to the left, is a drop and a reach. Right. Open, expand through the side of your ribs. Just as much about mobility as it is about your heart rate rising. What you doing back there, Courtney? Nice job. Never stuck, right? Always an opportunity to shift, even if it's something that me or Courtney aren't doing that you know would feel good to you. Option, right leg up, left leg. Yeah, nice job. You got it out 25 seconds here. How big could you move? Maybe gaze comes up. Maybe gaze comes over. Nice job, team. You've got 4, 3, 2. Last one, stand tall. Take a breath. Final working posture. Kickstands with your circle band. Locate your band. Bring the band onto your thighs, 2 to 3 inches above your knees. Coming down onto your forearms and hold. Notice your hips. They are heavy. You have this tunnel, like a triangle, between your upper back and your hips. Your shoulder heads are pulling down your back. Squeeze them together to puff your heart up without extending your spine. Untuck your chin. From here, right knee's gonna lift up to table. Left knee to table. Right leg down. Left leg down. Nice job. Now, left knee. right knee. Left leg down. Right leg down. You got it. Breath cycle. And exhale to lift. And inhale to lower. Okay, notice Courtney. She's in mid-core, not an easier option. Ooh. How are you feeling?
I'm like literally shaking. The mic's like bouncing. But in a good way. In a challenging way that I want.
Yeah. What we're doing right now is shortening the muscles on the front of our core. Doesn't feel necessarily quote unquote good sometimes when we do things, but know that working out, moving your body, challenging it doesn't always have to feel really great. There's so much to learn in chaos. There's so much to lean into when we stick with discomfort. So know that you've got options always. You can always take a beat. You can always come back. But what would happen if you found that point that was a little bit uncomfortable to stand? It's not pain. You're not working through any kind of joint pain. Just the muscle burn itself might feel a little bit uncomfortable to stick with. And I encourage you to really allow yourself this moment in time to notice what happens in your body when you do hard things. You can do them. You have 15 seconds, and then we've got a grand finale hold. We're really going to challenge ourselves to stick with that discomfort. You got one more set. Big breaths. Okay, the next time both of your knees come up to tabletop, I want you to hold. Okay, readjust. Pull your shoulder heads down. Untuck your chin, gaze up at the sky without extending through your spine. From here, push your legs out to that edge. Let yourself feel the shake, the quake for 4, for 3, for 2. Exhale, slowly come up out of that. Y'all, you did a lot of hard work in 15 minutes. Roll your band off, figure 4. Meet me on my back or seated with Courtney. Cross one leg over your knee, pull your shin in towards your chest. Experience that length through your glute. Take a breath. And then swap out for side 2, same thing. Quick release of your hips. You did a nice work with that band if you had it. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, release, windshield wiper your knees by bringing your feet to the ground, letting them rock side to side, twisting through your spine, massaging your low back. And then gently, just rock and roll, massaging your spine. You can do it a couple times. Your spine is an energetic highway. And what you do here releases some of that until you all come all the way up. Turn and face me for a seated posture. Take a big breath all the way up. Gather an intention between your palms and pull them down to your heart space. Great work, team. We'll see you next time.